If you're born after 2005, I don't want to hear this from you. You don't know about the pop girl era. You don't. You only know, Disney Child. Disney Child? Is it Disney Channel? Yeah.
Hey, I stick to the plan like it's PVA glue. Easy to say, but it's harder to do. So I'm talking to God and He's leading me through. Lately, I'm thinking that I'm an insomniac. I ain't been sleeping.
Welcome. Welcome back.
Welcome back to episode 3. I can't believe we're here already.
Like already? Dang. Episode 1 felt like yesterday.
It did.
Really did.
But here we are. We're in a new month. So new vibes. Last month was very much a comfy, cozy vibe, in our sweats and trackies. This month, we're now moving on to a personal style month. So every episode, we're going to be in our own personal kind of flair.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
Ooh.
So that is kind of what you're seeing right now, is our own personal vibes. A lot of people's fashion style will change when they got to uni.
Literally.
I think it's something about freedom.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that kind of mark between like society and what we wear is always evident and quite strong. So, for example, the rise of minimalism, I call it the rise of poverty. I know people, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it, but
interesting.
Our society is always categorized by what we wear that's heavily influenced by what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So, the rise of minimalism is the rise of poverty because people don't have money to be lavishly spending on 101 items. Then the rich look at minimalism as a time of showing their taste with very minimal items. Because now it's just not about a long sleeve top, it's a long sleeve cashmere top. 100%. Or it's a wool jacket. Now we're moving away from like the 30% wool blends, 70% wool blends. Then we start getting onto the 95% wool blends. Those jackets, for example, the jacket from the Row, I'm pretty sure it's like £2,000. Really expensive, but to a regular person, again, speaking our language, to a regular person, it's just, it's a long sleeve wool coat. But when I've walked past a Row garment once in my life, because who is really walking around a tube station in £2,000? She had on exquisite, and I knew from that shape it was the Row. I spoke her language. I said, "Babe, I get it."
I've never even
Babe,
heard
I get
of
it. Do you know the Olsen twins, Mary Kate and Ashley?
Yeah.
They started a brand. It's called the Row.
Oh! They've been in their fashion brand from when I was watching them into a kind of pop girl. So like,
that's why you say pop girl, because why did they cancel it? No, I'm really upset.
Me and my brother were sad. We were sad over pop girl.
I remember when we got cancelled, me and my sister were like, that's basically a generation of women just, our childhood was stripped away. It's gone.
Let me not even think about it.
Let's not even...
Because if I don't laugh, I actually cry. When I say pop girl was my childhood, and the fashion on pop girl... 2000.
Oh, 2000.
Fashion.
Like, people like to laugh at. Some of you don't know anything other than Disney Child. Some of you weren't around during the pop girl era. If you're born after 2005, I don't want to hear this from you. You don't know about the pop girl era. You don't. You only know, Disney Child. Disney Child? Is it Disney Channel? Yeah.
My mom didn't even let me watch Disney Channel.
My mom was like, I used to be like, no, do you know what did let me watch? Winx Club, because she saw witches, and she went, no.
No, but can we talk about the Winx Club's outfits? Every single episode was a new outfit. I love that.
Down.
They
ate down.
When they had that live action, and
I couldn't even bear to watch it.
No. Because the way that there's zero fashion in live action, like that's kind of like half of the Winx Club's kind of allure.
Their whole point was we couldn't dress like that. We were like, we saw Stella in a mini. I know the booty was out slightly. A mini orange skirt, a wrapped green. And you know what the Winx Club did so cleverly? And I know some of you thinking we're going on a tangent, but we promise we're going to The Winx Club did diversification. They didn't even shout in our faces. There was a black babe, there was an Asian babe, there was a white babe, there was a Hispanic babe. Yeah. There was a rich white babe and a poor white babe. You get Blue and Stella. Again, I'm pretty sure you cannot tell me Miss with the, oh my gosh, you know I forgot her name right now.
Which one?
Purple.
Purple. Was she the one?
Magenta, buzz, pixie cut.
Yeah, was she the... Yeah.
Techno. My God, I don't forget you. You can't tell me Techno was not like a Copenhagen or a Scandinavian.
Oh my God.
Like, she was a very like futuristic, and Scandinavians were pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
And I love the way they didn't make Layla your typical like, because whenever they cast
I love how you weren't allowed to watch it, but you know.
Mum will be watching this. Maybe I did watch all 7 seasons. My mum was like, after season 4, she was like, stop watching it. Me and my sister were like, YouTube? We said, but what I love about Winx Club is they all dress depending on their personalities.
Exactly.
Tekla never actually wore a miniskirt, if you remember. She was always in like capris. She never, if she did, it was a rare occasion. Her Winx agenda was always in like a full, do you remember the full purple, full bodysuit with the hood?
Yeah.
She was never in the mini skirt with the rest of the babes.
Because when I think of Winx Club, I just think of long legs. Like really long legs.
Mm-hmm.
Every day it was skin out.
Skin out.
Which I love because they made it look good.
Like, I mean, got the hat tilted like Neo, like, Neo. Oh gosh.
I love Neo.
Love you down.
But honestly, I think those sort of shows had a massive impact on like the way we viewed fashion growing up. Because I even put some pictures on the screen of when I was younger. Oh my gosh, I was a fashion babe in primary school. You know when you look back and you're like, I didn't eat, but for the time, I was doing up like rainbow. Like, I don't know, everything. Like rainbow dresses. I was layering with lace. I was like, who's this? Who is this? Well, when I started dressing myself, I said, let me just show out when I went to church. Ooh. Let me show out. You said pop out. Do you know what, though? We need to bring back dressing better in, like, church. Honestly, I feel like the babes are dressing jeans these days. Guys, when I was younger, church was where you would bring forward church, but that's where you're gonna dress out. Like you do it in a modest way. Church is actually where you because what else you do? When you're at school, you're wearing uniforms. Do you know what I mean? Church was the place where you could show a little bit of your personal style, your personal energy. The heels, unfortunately, it wasn't my personal style. It was my mother's personal style, banished on me. But I remember the day my mom started letting me wear what I want. I was like, Mom, I don't want to wear heels. This is where I'm gonna bridge into kind of my personal style now. And why fashion is so cyclical. Yeah, cyclical. So, when I was younger, I went through a whole, as most girls have, like, a tomboy phase, or, you have that, like, rebel, like, I don't want to wear skirts anymore. I used to race school with boys in church, and my mom was like, you're going to break your heels. And I was like, I don't want to wear heels. And she was crazy. I said, I don't want to wear heels. I don't want to wear earrings anymore. Stopped wearing earrings. Do you know what I love is my mum never got my ears pierced. Really? I didn't get my ears pierced when I was 15, out of choice. Because my mum was like, so I remember in primary school, I was so proud of that time. I was the only person, or the only girl in my class that didn't have her ears pierced. And everyone would ask my mum, like my family would ask her, like, why didn't you pierce her ears when she was a baby? And my mum was like, because she didn't want her ears pierced. And I was like, thank you, Mother. Damn. I'm very glad. And honestly, when the day I got my ears pierced, I felt like that was such an empowering moment. Like, wow, I made this decision on my own. A big girl choice. I was very happy with Lego one. Damn. For me, my mom was at 2 months. She said, yep, they're going to pierce, but it's heavily ingrained in my culture to do so. So I feel as if that was it. But yeah, I said no more earrings. And then my mom let me run around with my ideology for a year. And then afterwards, she was like, come back here. She was like, we can't have you like this. She gave me that little freedom. I was 8 years old as well. She was like, you can have a taste. I think I was 10 actually. She was like, you can have a taste of freedom, and then eventually, she was thinking this is getting a bit out of hand. She was thinking that taste. And then my mum had a compromise with me. So she was like, you don't have to wear big earrings. So just please put in a little stud for me. Put a little stud. And then I put in studs, and I refused to wear the necklaces there. My mum I remember at church, she tried to get up and she'd be like, put the necklace on. I'd be like, no, I need to toilet. Just run away. And that's it. Service would start. My mum would just be in the front thinking to herself, she grabbed her when I had the chance. It all. But literally. Then I went to school. Then I got on more with my girly bags. And I think like when I hit like 18, 19, I was in like my girly bag-ish. Okay. Last year I was in my real girly bag. I was like, yeah, I love this. But now, as I've grown up a bit more, I've kind of been like, I love the whole mask with a bit of femme. And I know people say that a lot of the time. But if you look at both of us today,
we're both masked with a bit of femme.
Yeah.
For me, my mask is really through the whole suit, the jacket, the hat. But the femme comes in the fact that I've got things like my lashes done, my nails done, my hair done, the brooches on the cap. And even if we speak about nails and we go back to personality and forming your personal style, my nails are such a heavy part of my personality. Like, so before I started my job as an engineer, women in STEM, I used to have my nails perpetually done. Everyone knew me as the nail scholar on campus. It was almost like every 2 months it'd be like, oh, so what nails have you got on today? Like, are you feeling summery? Have you got on? I have these crazy cartoon nails on, garnered so much attention. The TikTok was. I remember I found the picture of my TikTok screenshot just on Pinterest.
Period.
Like,
I saw your Pinterest yesterday, by the way.
Made it. Hashtag true to this. I have these like SpongeBob, they were Patrick Star, they were just crazy nails. Because that's my personality trying to be shown through everything we do.
Yeah.
Through every single thing we do. So when it comes to making your clothes yours, what do you think about that? Do you think about that in terms of altering your clothes or actually making your clothes yours, like bonding with them?
A little bit of both. So I really want to get into the altering kind of vibe because I can see there's a very big kind of, I don't know, especially for like petite women. I see mainly the women that I see that get the stuff altered are really petite and it ends up fitting them absolutely perfectly. And I've done something in the past where like if something doesn't fit me perfectly, I'll sell it. And I'm like, why not just pop down to the dry cleaners, get a little tweak.
A little.
Yeah, like, I don't know why I don't do that, but I suppose after I would do that, I become a lot more kind of, I don't know, bonded to them in a different way. Because this is now actually like fit to size
like
for
my
me.
clothes.
Yeah. So that's one. I think, what was the other thing you said?
I mentioned also kind of how to, you can't answer them both in one. Bonding with your clothes. Like, how do you, for the people watching, and if someone wanted to know right now, okay, I have this piece of clothing and I love it, but I don't know how to make it mine. I just don't know how to make it mine.
I think, going back to what we said, I think last week and the week before about not immediately wearing your clothes.
Yeah.
I think that actually helps a lot. Because when I got this, I wanted to wear it immediately because it's beautiful. And I was like, no, Sash, slow down. Because for me, when I wear something over and over again, for some reason, the value of it actually decreases.
I hear it. I know everyone talks about like cost per wear, but cost per. But you know, eventually you start looking at it and start.
I suppose it's like driving a car. The more you drive a car, the value of it actually does appreciate.
It's
so
only
I feel like that about my clothes a lot of the time.
I actually hear that. It's only very few items you think to yourself, okay, no matter how many times, I will always have in my mind, this is an excellent piece.
Yeah.
But I've never actually thought of it like that. When I just said it, maybe that's why some of my clothes, they don't be getting wear.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you have to leave it for a long time for you to come back to it and really reappreciate what that is.
Yeah, so I try and like leave some stuff and pretend like it doesn't exist, and then like I don't know, 6 months later I'll pick it back up and be like, oh, it feels like a brand new
something.
And the value for some reason, some of it
goes up.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but I think if you do want to bond with your clothes, it would help to maybe just leave it for a little bit. Admire it. Love it a little bit rather than just put it straight in your body.
Oh my gosh, I have a question for you. Do you ever feel like, the minute you get a new item, right?
Yeah.
You get the dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Then you put it on and you suddenly feel as if there's nothing else in your wardrobe you want to wear. Like, that is all you want to wear. And now it feels as if styling anything else in your wardrobe is such a chore.
Yeah.
But it's like, wait, my whole wardrobe existed before I got this. But the minute you get it, it's just like everything you wear suddenly goes there.
I think this is why a seasonal kind of clear out is actually really, really helpful.
Yeah.
Because it reminds you what you actually have in your wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
In all of my drawers, so like I have like a drawer section and then like a hanging up section. I don't touch that drawer section anymore. I don't even know what's in there anymore. And it's so bad. And I tried to make it cute and pretty, get dividers, went IKEA, whatever. Even still, I don't know, 4 months later, I might go in there to get some house clothes. There's nothing in there that I feel like I'm really adding value or appreciating right now because I've just had it for maybe like a year, maybe 2 years. So the value for it in my head is just, I don't know. Something with value goes on the hangers. If it doesn't have a value anymore, it goes in my drawer.
Do you know what? I low-key feel like I might do that as well. I do that low-key. But for me to have more value for my clothes, literally, I bought a rack last year. I told myself this rack is it's not just going to be the clothes I value the most, but it's going to be a reflection of what my personal style is at the minute.
Yeah.
So currently, I own 4 double denim sets, and 2 of them are hung up. I know. Sorry, guys, for the consumption. Hashtag forgive me. But some of them were gifted.
Period.
I have 4 double denim sets, and I hung 2 of them up because I realized I love a uniform. Sometimes when I don't feel like sometimes when I don't feel like actually engaging my brain and like trying to wear something, I just want to wear double denim. Okay. And 2 of them are in different, like one is light blue, one is dark blue.
Okay.
One is pink and one is brown. Now the pink one hasn't been launched yet. Got her in August, and I don't want to wear it till spring. Okay. Because I want to kind of let that building up, that excitement of spring go on, and then I can wear it. Yeah. So literally, my rack is a perfect reflection of where my personal style is right now, right this minute. Yeah. I've got fur in one corner. I've got my Congolese uncle drip in one corner. I've got my... I'm trying to think up on the top of my head. I've got my trousers, my pleated trousers. And then I've got a few accessories up and down. And it just helps me see visually when I'm looking in my wardrobe at old things. Because that rack as well, I don't wear all the clothes in that rack. Reason being, I want to spend time looking at my wardrobe. But what? Because at the end of the day, you buy new things because you were influenced. Yeah. Were you influenced that something was missing in your current wardrobe? Or were you influenced by someone who is an influence on the internet, really?
So I bought a rack last summer because I wanted to do exactly the same thing. I wanted to just showcase a few things, not like pack it full of clothes. Yeah. But I also told myself last year that I wanted to buy more jackets. So now that rack has about 15 jackets. Ooh. It's so bad though. Like it's from what I intended for it to be for, and it's now just a jacket rack. It has kind of upset me low key. But again, if I don't hang it up, and all those jackets are very important to me, so it's still a valuable rack. But if I don't hang those jackets up, then the value will massively decrease.
Or when you get to the stage, you just start hanging your jackets on the general coat rack.
I can't do it. Otherwise, I won't care about it anymore.
That's the thing.
I think one of my trench coats is currently hung up in the general coat thing on the ground floor, and I'm just like,
I fall from grace.
No, literally. And it's such a cute old-bodied, like, kind of this sort of material, fluffy brown trench. No, I haven't thought about it for weeks, actually. This is the first time I thought about it.
She jumped in your mind. She said, remember me. She said, remember me.
Did. But then again, but also, if you're talking about what because I bought that in sixth form, and my personal style in sixth form was very much... That was when Sarah Everard, that whole thing happened, and I very much just wanted to be covered. And I didn't, but like going to school and stuff, I'd wear that massive trench, and I was just like, my style at the moment is protective. I'm just trying to protect myself right now. And so that's where I was at. Now I'm still love a trench, but I don't feel like I need to protect myself as much as, it was very much heightened at that point. So that's maybe why I'm not so eager to reach for it these days. But yeah,
I think that's a really important point you touched on, society, and how society consistently is going to always shape our personal style, because again, it shapes our personality. Yeah, like that was I remember when that happened in Signals, I was really like, and I was with all girls.
It was very anxious time.
I remember, like, all of us in school would be like, okay, I remember my school put out a whole word. They were like, girls, if you can try and travel to school with somebody, like, everyone used to roll their skirt in school, and suddenly loads of people were like, I don't really feel comfortable wearing my skirt anymore. And I kind of feel like...
People would get their skirt altered in my
Do you get? Low-key, I feel like that's when the maxi skirts started coming in. Do you remember the rise? Do you remember that H&M, the button-down denim skirt?
Yeah, yes, I do.
I'm going to try and find the years and see if they were correlating. I kind of feel like that was the same time. Because to my memory... That was not the time of the miniskirt.
No.
The miniskirt came during COVID, when everyone had this sense of... After COVID, there was an explosion.
The crime level during COVID was obviously not zero.
Minimum.
Basically zero. So we were just like, let's skin out.
Genuinely. After COVID was this whole explosion of...
Yeah.
When I feel like personal style was a whole rage. Like, there was indie core, there was ballet core, there was...
I think again, that was about freedom.
Exactly.
Because we were locked in for like a year, and then we were finally suddenly free.
But to me, that's when overconsumption started. That's when...
Yeah, that's when Sheena became... Wow, that is when I went crazy.
Zaffle. Do you remember Zaffle?
I do. And like cider and them lot.
Cider. The duplicate of duplicators. I feel like, literally, that was really a catalyst. But honestly, I just feel as if we spend so much time chasing this because, again, there's no more third spaces. And again, because there's no more third spaces, I know people are tired of this, but we speak our language through our clothes.
Yeah.
When there was the era of the 2008, like the JLX, when boy bands were in, it was that skinny jean blazer, thin scarf. Because then you could communicate to some of that. I know music. Then there's the era of goth. I feel like that's not even an era, that's a subculture.
Yeah.
Then we start speaking about these subcultures and they used to interact with each other. And subcultures, I feel like you guys don't really understand what subcultures were. They were never about what you buy. They were about who you are.
Yeah.
And who you are was shown through your clothes, the music you listen to. It was almost as if a group of people could walk through the streets and they could all know them. Damn, I don't think people really realize that
streetwear is kind of
it's a culture on its own.
It really is.
But now streetwear people just dub it out. Oh, it's the entrance way into fashion. No, streetwear was a group of people in their own right.
Yeah,
and they could communicate through each other, and they could communicate each other through the language. But with social media, kind of put this weird blend where everything is exactly what one.
Like, I made a video that last year in April that some people liked, some people didn't like what I said. It's literally this. The reason that I wanted to leave streetwear was because I loved that, 5 years ago now, being a sneakerhead was literally just about loving whatever sneakers you were into.
It wasn't about resale culture.
It wasn't about reselling. It wasn't about any sort of profiting. It was just, I realised I really like these people. I just want to get their creation. I want to get a piece of their mind and put it on my feet because it looks amazing. And it's now become a thing of, I don't know, association in a way. And it's like, okay, well, if you're wearing this, then you must be associated to this. And maybe you're associated to this person. And maybe somehow I can connect with that person. Yeah. And it's just a whole thing of like, it just becomes very like using people.
It feels very climbing on the social ladder. Yeah. Where it's like, I get it. To me, honestly, as much as I don't want to admit it, I get it. You talk to somebody because how good they look. If someone has an item of clothing, I'm thinking, oh gosh, that person's in a yummy outfit. But I think I rewired my brain to think to myself, I literally go up to people, I'm not going to hide it in me. I'm going to tell you, I love the way you dress. Good. I love the way you dress. Yeah. I just love how you put it together. And suddenly, that communication opens door. And I feel like in some fashion spaces, we're getting back to the OG, like really talking about ourselves in like this blue jacket you see behind me. Remember we went to the ASOS event? Yeah. And they were like, oh, I really love your jacket. And I was like, oh my God, put you on. It's a small brand. I can put you on. And we ran into some really cool girls. Then we were all speaking about like, oh, we really love this, like that. It finally became we were all kind of speaking about the similar subculture of femwear, because that's kind of how we were all talking about it. But now I feel like, especially the last year, I remember in March, April, May, I found it really hard to dress myself. I just sit in front of my wardrobe for a whole hour and it'll go by, and I know it's ridiculous. And I know to a lot of people watching this, it's ridiculous to miss your lecture because you don't know what to wear. I know it's ridiculous, but I can't, at that point, my whole being was almost what I want. And personal style almost became a burden for me, where I felt as if there was a need to show up every single day. There was a need for people to be like, oh, what's Sola wearing today? And it became, instead of a reflection on my personality and like, if I'm in jeans and a top, it just became a burden of like, well, I'm not really dressed that well today, and I just go and hide myself away in like, the student centre. I just hoped no one would see me. And people would be like, oh, I love your outfit. And I think to myself, really? Like, I really hate this outfit. And it used to take me a whole hour. I'd be sitting there thinking, I don't want to wear this, this doesn't go with this. And I'd think back on my old outfits and I'm like, I don't want to rewear this. Even though I loved it, I don't want to duplicate it. Yeah. And it just became so like, such a stress.
I think this is definitely ties into you going to uni in London as well.
Oh gosh, the London uni pipeline, and then the London uni, then you want to go in the London fashion space. And it's almost as if every time I go out in the streets of London, I want to be having a shock factor of, you're dressed so well, what are you? Oh, I study engineering. Oh, wow. But why am I garnering for this external fame? Why am I garnering for this external wow when I should look, exactly. I should be wow to myself. I should look in the mirror and be like, damn, you put that on. Well, I should look in the mirror and be like, It's okay, Shola. You've had a tough week. It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to beat yourself up for wearing like all black.
Yeah.
And all black can look amazing.
It's true.
It can look insane, but you don't have to feel this burden like, because no one's putting it on you. You're just putting it on yourself. When I say no one's putting it on me, actually, I don't even agree. I feel like some of society has a weird way of making fashion feel as if it's your be all and end all.
Oh yeah.
It is who you are. The
That's
minute you
why
go fashion
we have
day,
our little mental breakdown before we go out.
oh, the Menti Bees.
The many
The Menti Bees.
Oh my gosh. I will legit, like, I'll miss an hour of whatever outing I'm supposed to be at because I'm literally just sat in front of my wardrobe like, I don't have anything to wear.
And you do a frantic scroll
on Pinterest.
On Pinterest.
Pinterest is like my last resort now, where I'm like, no, like I'm not getting any inspiration from my wardrobe right now. I just need external help.
I need something.
Some sort of inspiration. And then finally something might... Because this is the thing. You can easily put on a calm fit.
Yeah.
It's not hard. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
But given that we are in this fashion space, we want to show out.
That's the thing.
And if I feel like I have to repeat an outfit in order to show out...
But it's almost as if like...
That's when the Menti starts. That's when it starts. When I feel like I'm not bringing anything new to the table for myself, fashion-wise or style-wise, that is when I slowly break down. Very quickly, actually.
That's the thing. You know what I mean? You work from slowly to, and you know when you go on a
you know when you get a pop.
The room window starts opening.
You know when you have to open all the doors, all the windows.
And you know when you just shower beforehand and you think to yourself, now I need another shower.
Literally.
Now I need another shower.
Literally.
My underwear needs to be changed.
And you know when it needs to be a cold or lukewarm shower just to calm me down.
Or you know, you think to yourself, why couldn't I think of this yesterday? Now I've wasted an hour. I'm an hour late.
Yeah.
I have to message my friends. I still need to travel to the destination. Now I don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
My whole day's been ruined.
Yeah.
All because I put so much of myself in what I wear. And again, to a degree, ourselves are in what we wear.
Yeah.
But not in a what we wear state that we have to throw ourselves off the edge, but in a what we wear state that we should be always conscientious and think to ourselves, we don't have to put this. And I think this brings me on to a really important point. What you dislike is as important, if not almost more important than what you like. Because we spend so much time rapidly consuming this. Oh, it looks good on that person, let me buy it. It looks good on this person, let me buy it. I got a hair there. We don't slow down to think, what do I actually dislike?
Yeah.
Because right now, I can tell you, I have a dislike for... What is Charlotte disliking at the minute?
Let me think.
We were to think of things we just think to ourselves, no, I don't really like that.
I can tell you what I'm getting a bit sick of. With no hate whatsoever. #BU. The Canadian Tuxedo thing. I hate to say it.
Really?
I'm getting really bored.
Is it the oversaturation of it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm getting like...
Tell us more. Is it a colour? Is it...
No, it's just like... It feels now... Okay, where we say that streetwear feels like an entryway into fashion, it now feels like there's another shortcut of looking like you're a little bit more knowledgeable about streetwear, and that is a Canadian Tuxedo. And it's kind of like, okay, yeah, cool, like, we get it. It looks good. I'm not like...
bashing or hating.
No, because it does look good, and that is why it's so widespread, because of how good it looks and how easy it is to put together. Because, you know, it's easy to get a double denim, a tie, a shirt, whatever. But because of how easy it is, I'm not seeing any personality in that outfit anymore. There's nothing personal about it anymore. And you know, whoever originally started doing that, amazing. You trailblazed. But you trailblazed to the point where people are now falsely thinking, oh, like, this is so me, like, this is so like personal to me, and I feel like I'm so comfortable in this, and blah blah blah. You can be comfortable in it, but it's not a you thing. If you got it from someone else, you got it from someone else, you got it from someone else.
Oh my gosh. I think it's because we consume and we don't create.
Yeah.
It
feels like
I love
it looks so good, but the amount of countries, even cities that I see it in, it's like this is so obviously an overconsumption result that is kind of right under our noses, but we haven't quite realised.
Because to be fair, I clocked this quite early. I feel like if it had gone on another 6 months, then people would kind of catch on like, oh, like it would kind of be like the jeans and Tim's sort of situation where we know that everyone's wearing jeans.
Now you're
and
saying,
Timbs.
yeah, what if at the end of this year, the Canadian Tux, people are now saying, because people love to hate on what was originally started. Because you know the crazy reason why I shouted? I've been wearing, and I've got dates, I've been wearing this kind of outfit from years back.
Yeah.
I loved it years back.
See, if that is the case,
then that's you. Go on.
But if you're getting into fashion by wearing that, knowing that it's popping in another country, another city,
you know, it's knowing that you will be liked.
Exactly.
It's knowing that someone
it's knowing,
will see
you know what? I know these people are gonna like this.
Yeah. It's that. Do you know what it is? It's the blow up formula.
Yeah.
We're gonna divulge more into this. Maybe if you stay and watch some more episodes, you might hear us talk about a formula. But just as a quick brief smidge, I feel like the blow up formula. Wait, let's do our 3 grid posts. Canadian Tux. And you know what? Shirt and tie if you have bonus.
Yeah.
And just a double bonus if you're in a cold country, you slap on a new shanker. The girls will jump up and down.
100%.
Number 2, shirt and tie again. Trench coat. Dark blue jeans. Do you know one thing actually that I'm going to jump onto that before I come with the 3rd post? I love trench coats. I love shirt and ties. But I'm getting really sick of shirt and ties. And this is someone who, my flatmates will not actually put me on like, I have so many shirts and ties. And from 6th form, I've always loved wearing it. But I think I used to worry about coming across too masculine and yabba yabba yabba. And then one day I was like, F it, we even got a shirt and tie on today.
Which looks really good. I love that tie, by the way.
I love it.
And I love how it goes with the coat.
Period. Here, thrifted it 50 pence.
Oh,
50 pence. 50 pence. 50 pence.
Damn.
Literally, but I know someone in the comments going to be like, you're just waffling, it's ridiculous, how can you get sick of a shirt and tie? When you're out in London and you see a shirt and tie with every single thing, I think the crazy thing is, I don't hate men, let me just put that out there, but I think I prefer shirt and tie on women than men. Because with women, it's unique. I've never seen it before.
It's been styled slightly
so different. I saw this babe in a huge Alpha Industries bomber jacket, and she had a shirt on, no tie, but she had her necklaces acting as a tie. Do you know what I mean?
That's cool.
That is cool.
That is cool.
She had her necklaces acting as a tie.
Yeah.
She had on like the same Studio E Nixon jeans that said I've seen everyone wear, but instead she had the like en route cross as almost a chain bell on her side, acting as a chain. Had on the heel Timbs, the Vanilla Carter Timbs, so she still had that streetwear level of Timber Vanilla Carter Timbs. Tucked one leg in, had one leg out, had her handbag on, and she was walking around. And I thought to myself, mental screenshot.
I would never look at that and think, oh, that looks so Madonna.
Oh, sorry, she had the tie tied on the bag as a tie. So she had a tie on, but it's tied on the bag. And I said, that is really interesting and really clever.
Yeah.
Like, that's a clever way. And she literally had her hair like it was just a slick back bun, Jimmy Fairley glasses, on her way to do whatever she wants to do. And to me, I thought to myself, that's how you do a shirt and tie.
Yeah.
But when I walk in Soho and I see, not even just Soho actually, let me just put it to the wider world, because Manchester are doing it too, Birmingham are doing it too. And do you know what? Let's actually generalize to the whole world. I love a shirt and tie. I'm going to say it again. We don't need a shirt and tie with. I like it with everything, like even the Arc'teryx that I was getting into. But again, when I'm seeing it every single place, I'm seeing it under an Arc'teryx jacket, I'm seeing it under a bomber jacket, I'm seeing it with denim, I'm seeing it with a trench. And then they grab their girlfriend's like Marc Jacobs bag and wear it on. And I know you're not carrying a Marc Jacobs bag everywhere. You're using it for the photo and you're going to take it off because you're afraid of someone looking at you with a handbag. But okay, do what you want to do. Show me a full suit. Do you know what I love? I saw someone, again, in Soho. Like, Soho's got some people with gems. He was sitting outside Cafe ALD. My man had on a full suit with a briefcase. And he had on, like, a normal hat. Briefcase suit. He had the trench coat on. I thought to myself, in a sea of shirt and ties, that's what I love.
100%.
Something that just stands out.
If you're wearing a shirt and tie with a suit, with a cheeky trench, and even if the bag wasn't a briefcase and it was something a little more like I would wear that whole outfit, but I'd have like my pink Telfar Melissa Jenny bag, just for that little extra like spice for the outfit.
I get it.
I would wear that. I'd wear that.
you have a little something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every single thing in what you wear ties into who you are. Why you choose the shoes you wear, why you choose the hats you wear, the necklaces, the bag. In the last 2 years, my bag game has gotten so strong. I never used to really like pay attention to the bags, but my bag game has gotten so strong. So I thought to myself, I want to be able to wear a perfect fitting pair of black trousers and like a Steve Jobs-esque roll neck black top.
That sort
A
of
little,
outfit.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to be able to look different from the next baby does it. Imagine just wearing that. You probably carry like your Melissa Telfar, but I'd carry like I have this gun bag. I'd wear that with it.
What do you mean?
It's a bag with like a pistol embossed on it.
Oh.
I need to show you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Let's do a picture now. A picture now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a gun bag, baby. She's my everything.
That sounds like it would be. Is it like kind of brownie?
No, it's black. So it looks more like the gun is streaming at you. And even this phone case is my personal style. It's my personality. I love it. And literally, I brought some items to really show you guys. This book, recently I've been getting on social media.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get on social media. I'm trying to consume more to enrich my personality. And I've been reading Chinua Achebe's books. I'm on Arrow of God now. I finished Things Fall Apart on like Thursday. And it's just a book talking about kind of how colonization really started working its way through us as society. And I love it because it's given me... That's why I'm in a suit, actually. Because in the Western world, we view suits as almost the epitome of it. And it's in Nigeria as well. And one of my friends was telling me, he was like, oh, my uni, we have to wear a suit. Nigeria's 35 degrees. This house, we came off with it. It's 35 degrees. And you're telling me colonization has ingrained itself so deep in the trenches of Nigeria. You have to wear a suit. Suit to uni. Imagine someone telling you, and it's law as well. Imagine someone telling you as a lawyer, 5 days a week, you have to come in a suit every single day. You can't come in trad as well. It's banned. Covenant University, I'm on for you. You can't come in trad. Bearing in mind, traditional is our tradition. We come from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Can't wear trad if you wear a suit.
What?
That's what I said.
That's like, I don't want to say brainwashing.
But it kind of is.
It kind of is, though.
You're doing a better job than the people who actually told you to wear a suit in the first place.
Yeah.
Suit every day.
God forbid.
That's what I said. I said, so you're telling me you're sweating buckets every single day? He was like, yeah. Yeah. Crazy things. Crazy things.
The difference in our phone cases is actually jokes.
They should just hold it up for people to see.
But the reason for it, for mine at least, so like, I have about 10 different coloured phone cases. And I do try to like coordinate my cases with all of my outfits. And you know, I love you, Nudian. I love you, Casetify, for very kindly gifting me my cases, because I'm glad that you can see how important it is to me.
Yeah.
To coordinate. But I definitely do try very, very hard. And that, I don't know if that's become part of my personal style, because I'm not really coordinating kind of babe. But I like that it's an accessory. I do like my accessories.
Ooh.
I really, really
tell them about it.
My bag game. So like I said, in 2024, I told myself I need more jackets, but I also told myself I need more bags. Apparently, when I say something,
you mean it.
I mean it, because dang, like I don't know how many jackets. I think I might book 20 jackets in 2024.
Time.
Yeah. And I think I might have bought, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags.
Wow.
And these aren't just like little bags. These are like
big girl bags.
These are like Balenciaga, Marc Jacobs, Telfar. I've got a couple Telfars, a couple small businesses. I don't know why I promote so ham, but 2025, I really.
Yeah, what's your year in 2025?
What I'm going to waste my money on this year are shoes, proper shoes.
Oh,
because my wardrobe is filled with trainers. You know, I feel like a giveaway might be a comment.
A comment?
A comment.
It's a pendant?
No, it really is a pendant, because I don't know what I'm doing with all of these shoes.
Do you feel overwhelmed sometimes when you look at your wardrobe?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to get a whole IKEA situation in there to try and, sort out. I've got shoes layering on layering on layering in one little like
box.
Yeah, because it's a coming. It's a coming. Because I want to replace those trainers with proper shoes. Because
women's wear arc.
This 2025 is my women's wear arc. Like today, for example, and we're gonna go through it properly in a second when we go for our outfits. But today, you see my outfit, you think the bottom of it is gonna probably be something a little smarter, and I did initially plan to wear heels, but I don't wear heels. So if we're talking in an episode talking about a personal style, it just wouldn't be true to me to put on a pair of heels. But hopefully this time next year, when we do this episode about our personal style, then I will be wearing either a heel or a cheeky boot, mixture of the two, who knows? Because I do want to get into that. I do want to train my feet to be comfortable walking in heels.
Barbie Project 2025. Project Barbie.
It is a Project Barbie. It really is, because I want to be that girl. I do want to be that girl, and I always have streetwear within me. That's where I kind of started, and it's always going to be a love. And I love these shoes, and I love this outfit. And I love that I'm wearing like very much feminine wear until we get to the feet. I love that because it's very me. But I do also want to mix and incorporate something a little more feminine on the feet at some point. So that's what I'll be wasting my money on this year, and I can't wait. So excited.
Looking forward to it.
No, I really am.
Haul.
No. By the end of this year, we're gonna have a fat haul.
Honestly, I want to see like the items you've got this year. We stuck to our word.
Yes, and I know I will.
Hashtag true to this, not to that.
Honestly, stay tuned for that because I'm excited. I don't actually have. I think maybe the Naked Wolf heels. Ooh. They are currently
Naked Wolf. If you're looking at this,
they are very much on my radar.
Yeah.
Like Naked Wolf. Like they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And the way they merge so well with like the mask vibe. I don't know what they did with this new design.
Yeah.
With like, you know, the heel is kind of like
heel.
It's like thin and it's kind of like
the boot down actually.
But it's got like a little circle, like I love that because it's like stability helps. Love that. So I'm very much on that wave at the moment. But that is a very good segue into talking about what are you wearing today?
Okay, what I'm wearing today is kind of where I'm going to in 2025 as well.
Okay.
When we speak about what I'm gonna waste my money on, I actually want to save my money this year. Hashtag people do change. People change. I really want to invest my money. That's what this year is of. Whatever I buy, let it be an investment. Last year, similar to you, I really in summer I got my fan bag because I bought 3 boots in the space of 3 months. Actually, no, not 3 months. My vanilla card, I got them earlier on, but I really started wearing them.
Yeah.
I got these heeled boots from M&S, and I got these boots from #gatekeeping.
Okay.
Check the Instagram if you want to know where I got them from. Yes. These black and white ruched boots down. Gosh. Someone sold them. One of my friends sent them to him, and I was like, "Oh, this." He was like, he had no words. He said, where do you even stop to look for these boots?
Yeah.
That's what my 2025 year is. It's where do I even look for that? Maybe it might be Raging Uniqueness Complex. Maybe it might not be. But I love it when I see a fashion girl and I think to myself, I need to know where that's from. Like this jacket, this is my first time wearing her. No collars, satin on the inside, wool on the outside. She was a pretty penny, but she was worth every pretty penny. So if we describe our outfits, we're going to start from the feet.
Yeah.
Missy Margiela, I can make you feel some. I'm a tabby babe. I love them down. I had to literally admit to myself, like last year, you're not that much of a trainer, babe, Sola. You're not that much of a trainer, babe. And I just kept leaning towards, once I got my tabbies, for some reason, just kept wearing them. And I feel like we need to start analysing ourselves. Like, am I wearing them because they're new, or am I wearing them because I'm really into trainers? Like, I love my trainers, but I'm not really into them. The ones I love are my shorts, and I love them because they've got a little something, like a little. When I get my hands on the Martin Rose shorts, oh, it's game over. But I love this. I've got on a full 3-piece suit. I've even got the vest on. Waistcoat and all. I got her from Vintage.
I
love her so much. £20 for a 3-piece suit. Someone's dad didn't want it anymore. I said, let me take it.
I can take that off your
hands. Obviously, I've got on this really long. I opted for ivory over white because white was too stark.
Yeah.
And ivory kind of just makes it blend in a lot more. It's a huge button-up collar shirt, massive collars, massive this, a tie. Again, I chose with intention because this tie matches my beautiful new era fitted that I've customized all my favorite brooches. And again, styling tip 101, if necklaces clash too much, put on a hat. Got my brooches on, love my brooches down, love my hat down.
Right.
Got my jacket, obviously, y'all already know. Got it from Another Stories. Again, it's collarless. And because it's collarless, it literally allows me to put my collars over this. So my dad has a really interesting collar, like brooches all over my collars. I can let it show through the jacket. Yeah. And it doesn't have that. I love a collar clash moment, but when my outfit has got a lot going on, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And I've got my rings on, so yeah, that's my outfit.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. We've got the femme touches of the hair and a bun at the back.
I love it.
The nails, the rings, but I just love it. I love the way the pop of red is very red. It's very like. What about you?
So, starting on my feet, we have the Yoon Ambush collab with Nike. I'm obsessed. Very much obsessed. I've got this colorway and then I've got a blue one. They are the comfiest shoes ever, and I love how big, chunky they are. Like
they are
spaceships. I'm obsessed. And then I've got this Lacoste pleated midi skirt. Beautiful, wonderful for spring and summer. Like, it's very. I would not be wearing this in winter. It's very thin, but it's lovely. And then I've got my Kai and Entire Studios pullover. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, this is soft.
Do you know what I mean? And it is, when I say it's lined, it is lined. Like, this is all I wore this outside by itself. I don't even know what degrees it's saying right now, but it's giving 2 degrees right now. And I was very much cozy and comfy and warm. And yeah, the rings, again, the Visa, keeping it very chill, very relaxed. Glasses, we are still gatekeeping. Earrings are Hey Harbour. They invited me to a lovely event, I think year before last. Wow, how long have I been doing this?
Damn.
Anyway, yeah, beautiful earrings. Love the chunkiness of it. So yeah, that is the vibes for today.
And for today, we've got, obviously, y'all know, today's creator of the week. I feel like it should be Stratira.
Okay.
Anna. Someone who, when I think of the mix of feminine and masculine things I don't even know, it's her. Stratira, this red jacket was inspired by you.
The trench.
Just let you know, the trench.
Trench vibes.
Like, I love it when she wears like joggers and then like the one after I've got on my mind, she's got this green outfit. It's like a cropped mohair green jumper. She got on green joggers and a handbag, and I love it.
Okay.
I'm so in love with the way she puts things together. Like, she loves her jogging bottoms. I don't think she'll ever leave streetwear completely.
Yeah.
But she's always got her jogging bottoms on with like a flannel.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, I just love it.
Yeah.
It really gives that like I'm a producer. I got the production.
It's
I'm
very
not,
producer vibe.
You know what I mean? It's very much like, oh, you're the boss. I need to talk to you, but it's still very comfy.
Yeah.
Very cozy. Very.
Yeah. I like that.
Brand of the week.
My brand of the week is Art Community.
Oh!
I haven't been able to stop thinking about Art Community and those like checkered white jorts. Oh my gosh. I gotta get myself to America, basically.
Art Community. Oh gosh.
Art
we love
Community.
You.
Wow.
And the fact that they are Filipino owned.
Literally.
Like,
beautiful. Like, everything that they've done is so well done. Nothing is half-assed.
Nothing.
It seems or feels, not feels, I've never felt it. But it really gives the vibe of being amazing quality.
Like
the way that it sits and doesn't really kind of like, it's not flimsy or flopsy or whatever. It really seems like it's going to be really good quality. I need something from that.
Honestly, like, fully the not just the shipping wire, the customs charge for that, egregious. I'm afraid customs are gonna start from 100. Like, customs, every episode, I'm not gonna let it rest. I'm gonna be after you. Gonna be after you.
I don't want to risk it.
For real, for real. But thank you so much for joining us as we embark on personal style.
This was so much fun.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what like your personal vibe is at the minute.
Yeah.
Describe your outfit below. We need to know.
Yeah.
Stay in the loop. Follow us on socials.
They will be somewhere. And we will see you again hopefully next week, where we will be styling. So, that's an exciting episode. Getting both of our individual takes on styling the same piece of clothing. If you're interested in that, come back next week. See what we have in store,
Thank you.
Yeah. See you next week.